Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you your What's Up Buttercup for the week of February 12th. First things first, let's talk about my health because as you have noticed, my voice has once again changed. Yes, how happy are we with this one? So Thursday, I went to the ear, nose, and throat specialist, the ENT, and he numbed my nose and he did something miraculous to where like my passages opened up and I could breathe, and it was amazing. And I was like, this man is my hero. And I slept like the best I've ever slept, and my husband slept the best he's ever slept because I wasn't like snoring, and we both had like the most miraculous night. And then the next day, it was like, bam! The fastest, quickest hitting sinus infection ever. But like, it was also kind of slow-mo. I don't want to say slow-mo, but time-lapse. Like, I could just feel it just coming in and everything. Pressure and congestion and blockage, just, So I went from having that like sultry, smoky, wonderful voice that I was kind of falling in love with to having this Fran Fine voice. And now I have like I'm going to try out for the remake of Earth Girls Are Easy. It's coming up Friday. I'm getting a CAT scan of my sinuses to see just how bad everything is. I'm gonna have to say it's pretty freaking bad. If, you clear out my sinuses, and then less than 24 hours, I guess he didn't clear out my sinuses, but he cleared out my passageway so I can actually, like breathe. And then within less than 24 hours, it was really less than 12. Here's what we got. Yay! So this is what you guys get in my poor family. It's amazing. On to books, because that's, I know, what you guys are all here for. If you've actually stuck around after this voice came on and you weren't like, oh, I'm not sticking around for this. This week, I have my Stephanie Rose book that we had picked a couple weeks ago for Kinky in Kansas City. Once again, it's happening March 10th, 2018. Less than a month away. Less than a month away. And I will be meeting Faith Gibson. I love her. I will get to be her assistant. If you're going to be at Kinky in Kansas City, that's where you will find me, is like attached to her hip. And hopefully I'll get out and about and kind of meander and smooze. Is that the word I want to look for? Smooze and hobnob. Smooth. Yeah, okay. That's what we're going with. Smooze and hobnob with everybody. And so what I did is I'm picking random authors because I knew like one. Actually, I knew two. Loreline Page, I think, from the Hudson, the Fix trilogy. One of my favorite book boyfriends ever. But that was it for like a whole range of authors. I've been picking random names to do. Stephanie Rose was the latest one. I will have the MF book that I chose for that one. So I'm a story until you get the review. Read it, loved it. You'll get that this week. The top 5 Wednesday pick for this week is top 5 FF. Obviously, I don't have a huge array of FF books that I've read, but I think I can make a top 5 from what I've done. I know my number 1 already, so it's just going from there. And then I have a MMYA from Harmony Inc. that was absolutely, it was beautiful. I was absolutely in love with that story. No book that I read last week disappointed me, so that was really good. And I'm almost done with an older book that's really, if you're looking for romance by any means, this is not it. It's a darker kind of fantasy book. I like it because of the darker aspect of it. After going from something that was kind of fluffy with some angst to this YA book that was absolutely beautiful, and it had angst and darkness in it and some troubling aspects. It was a co-written story, and the way the authors brought it to me, oh my god, it was just breathtaking and beautiful. And then you have this fantasy story that's just full of raw darkness. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Skin by Christian Baines. Pure dark. So what's done with that? So for sure, that's something you're going to get next week. Like I said, I'm almost done with that. Then I start on the MF book. Shoot, I didn't write it down. Let me check my Kindle so I can get the name right. That's going to be the next person that I have. Maria Lisa Demora is the next one. And then I think I'll be able to get one more person, but I don't think I'm going to be picking it. I saw that there was an author with the first name Liberty, and that's my sister's name, so I might just kind of go with that. Sorry, everybody. We'll have to see. And that will probably be the last one that I pick before Kinky in Kansas City. So I did more than I was expecting with being sick like this entire year so far, 2018. That was really fast. I'm still sick. I have a CAT scan. Hopefully, eventually we'll get this figured out. This week you're getting the MF from Stephanie Rose, the Top 5 Wednesday, and then the MMYA from Harmony Inc. Next week you'll get the Dark Fantasy that was on the list that I made a long time ago of books that authors have sent to me that I thought I had kept up on, but I had not kept up on. My goal is to get 3 books in. If not, that I might do the 2017 Oscars, since Oscars season is upon us. That's Steph from Book Talk. I don't know why I always get tongue-tied with her booktube name, YouTube name. I feel like I'm missing something like major. I know I still have my small booktuber recommendations, and I just have 2. Like, I befriended a lot today on the day that I'm filming, which is Sunday, February 11th. But I haven't been able to go in and look at a lot of them, so I don't like to recommend things that I haven't actually gone in and done anything with. So I'll probably have a lot of recommendations next week, but I think I only have really 2 this week. But I feel like I'm missing something reading-wise. For anybody that's been with me for a really long time and knows, I love the All Souls trilogy by Deborah Harkness. It is mainstream publishing. It's an adult fantasy. It is so freaking good. She is a professor at a university in California. She's just been like all over the world and is a wonderful and lovely person. And the BBC picked up her series and is making it into a TV series. They just wrapped up filming season 1 this week. And I know the UK gets it first and then we over here get it. But oh my god, now I'm like so freaking excited. I'm hoping we get it this year. Like, please. So that's really exciting news. A lot of booktubers talk about like books to movies, books to whatever. This is my books to TV series. I'm so stoked about it. God, I love it so much. Okay, the booktubers that I recommend, because I don't want to get their names wrong. And I didn't write down any notes because I'm kind of shaky with all the sinus and stuff, and my handwriting is like really bad. So I'm gonna go off my phone. Okay, and I will leave the link down below to the 2 that I'm going to give you, so you can go and like subscribe, check them out, or do whatever you want to do. But this one is a really new one. I think she's been around for like a month or 2 at the very most. I believe I found out about her from Catalyst Reads when he did his small booktuber announcements, and I've been kind of following her a little bit, watching some of her stuff, and she is fabulous. She articulates so much better than me, gives out a wonderful review, says what she wants to say, is completely and 100% honest. I mean, I think me and her could sit down and actually have a fantastic time talking books and recommendations. She's like the classy version. She's a classy booktuber, and it's Anna Babbling Book. The last time I checked, she had like 65 subscribers, and I think that's amazing for somebody that's just starting out 1 or 2 months. I think at that point, granted, I do a lot of queer books, and that doesn't, you know, like arise a lot of people, and I won't stop, so FYI. But I think that she deserves like all the subscribers because she is that awesome. So like I said, I will leave her link down below. Anna Babbling Book. She's awesome, amazing. I like her. And then the other one that I wanted to talk about is, give me 1 second. Becca Bookworm. No, I said it backwards. Bookworm Becca. I like her because she has a lot of YA and it's a lot of fantasy, and she is, I think she's a beautiful spirited person. She too is honest, and she's going to tell you exactly how she feels about the book, and I think she has a lot of like little treasures in there when she talks about some of her books, and a lot of things with books that people didn't really care for. She finds things in them that are distinct and unique and personable to her, and so I thought that was really amazing. I think those are the only 2 that I have. Like I said, I just friended a lot today off of I've talked about Catalyst Reads before. I'll go ahead and leave his link again down below, but I love his small booktuber recommendations. He seems to find some very good ones, and I kind of go off of his because I don't, my spare time here lately is spent sleeping on my lounger in my room. I think my body needs it or something. I don't know. My goal for 2018 was to be less lazy than 2017, and so far that is not happening. My doctor says that that's a goal I can't do at the moment because I'm sick, and it's stupid to be upset about it, but I'm totally upset about it. So I think that's it. You're gonna get 2 reviews and the top 5 Wednesday for this week. Hopefully next week you're gonna get 3 reviews because I was on top of my reading schedule, but considering I've chosen to sleep a lot, and I'm probably going to continue to sleep a lot throughout the week, once I get home from work, I'm gonna be totally exhausted, which means I'm going to try to get out, I guess, 2 reviews and a top 5 Wednesday this week. It really depends on how I feel once I get home. Other than that, it's kind of up in the air. All my balls up in the air. We'll just have to see how they fall, if they all fall at once and knock me out and you get nothing, if they nicely do what they're supposed to do and one at a time in a beautiful line and we get what we get and that's how it goes, or if nothing just works and it's total chaos and mayhem and you get something once every now and then until everything in my life kind of comes into order. Oh, February 17th. Saturday, February 17th is registration for GRL, Gay Romance Literature. This year it's in Portsmouth, Virginia. This is the big thing that I forgot that I wanted to mention. General administration has gone up. I think it's $225 or $250 now, which is still not bad considering that it's like a 4-day event. And that includes everything that GRL does. So, I mean, it's not like you have to buy any night party passes or a VIP pass then to get into a party thing or anything like that. Anything that GRL hosts, your pass gets you into. So I know a lot of people watched my GRL kind of wrap-ups when I was there last year in Denver and talked about maybe wanting to go and thinking about going and all those lovely things in between. I'm just letting you know that sign-ups are Saturday, February 17th. They said there was going to be something extra this year for those that are attending that aren't authors but are in the community. I'm assuming they're talking about bloggers, but I haven't seen anything further. So I'm kind of keeping my eye open. I'll let you know. But that was my other big thing. This was the most convoluted thing because I'm shaking too bad to write notes to keep it somewhat in order. And that's your What's Up Buttercup. Things will happen when they happen. Kinky in Kansas City is March 10th. I will be there. I hope to see some of you there. And then GRL registration is this Saturday. So that is your What's Up Buttercup for the week of February 12th. Bye.